Pioneers here.
Welcome to a brand new series, brand new king. Antilles has defeated King Sidolio. Unfortunately, he was not able to defeat any challengers. So here we are at the beginning of the second reign already. It's only the very first day of the second volume of SCK, and we're already on reign 2. Antilles is the new king, and he will face off against challenger Ferwiner. I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe Price can educate me on the proper pronunciation of that word. He is Polish. I think Antilles is American. I actually don't know. Probably. Antilles playing as Oster here in game 1. The king is always acts as first. Lightning War, Spearhead, and elite troops up against... That is Spearhead, right? Yeah. Up against Ferwiner's Americans with mechanized, rifle, and airborne. 2-0 CP commanders, and he hasn't selected either one, so I'm actually not sure what he's going to do. Not that Rifle Company's 0 CP ability is that important. It's kind of nice against the Kuba wagon or other light vehicle openings, but other than that, whatever.
Pioneers awaiting orders.
Pio's throwing up some wire here to deny cover. Riflemen move right up to the wire to engage those Pios. Force Antilles to... What is he doing? Stand on the very edge of the capture circle. Wow, he's really going to give up capture of that munitions, even at max range. Just couldn't safely capture that, apparently. Riflemen moving aggressively here to engage Grenadiers at short range will probably force Antilles to retreat. And he's already off to a pretty rough start by the look of things. Grenadier model just dropped. Actually, Antilles got pretty good RNG during that. Took out 3 rifleman models before being forced to retreat, and that squad will definitely force this retreat in turn. Has to retreat. He probably could have taken a safer retreat path if he kept soft retreating left. Looks like that squad will get away though. So he does get this point captured. Grenadiers will be forced to engage against riflemen again here. And that's a 4 rifle opening. Just straight riflemen for now. He's up to 62 fuel. Probably get a captain next. I guess. I'm not sure actually. With his current loadout, it could be anything. Mechanized into captain is fine though. He might go mechanized. The late game mechanized pick would be a little weird, but I could see it. Riflemen taking control of the right side munitions. Rear echelon troops moving to maybe throw up some defenses here on the left flank. Pretty light engagement so far. American player will get full munitions control. Rear echelons are actually going to flank and try and maybe put some pressure on the fuel, I guess. Grenadiers are about to intercept them though, head that off. Riflemen look like they're winning this engagement against those Grenadiers. With more riflemen moving to support, they almost certainly will. Riflemen move away from the munitions towards the center to put pressure on that Pio squad. Antilles, please retreat that. Oh, jeez. Okay, Pio's wiped. MG-42 set up in the middle will force 2 retreats. So that's something. But riflemen on the MG's flank are a pretty serious threat. He needs to force everything over here on the left to retreat too. It looks like he will be successful in doing so. There goes that squad. The only squad left on the front line are these riflemen. They might be able to force one retreat, but these 3 Grenadiers in the center should be able to win this. Push him off the map. There's the retreat. He's not going to stick around too long. Off he goes. 4 riflemen into lieutenant. Makes me think AA half-track in all likelihood. AA half-track can be a nice thing to have on this map for sure. Grenadiers move after winning the engagement to take control of some territory here in the center, grabbing the strategic and munitions points. Fresh squad of Pios fielded. He has gone battle phase 1, so will be able to get himself... Oh, I didn't turn on the webcam. Oops. There we go.
This is now German territory.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, battle phase 1. Throwing tier 2 up now. Once he gets that AT gun up, He'll have some protection against his opponent's first light vehicle, which will be an M20 actually, not an AA half-track. So it's going to hit the field a little late because of his decision to go with the 4th Rifleman. But nothing wrong with getting an M20, really. Just kind of weird to do it in that order. Usually you save the 4th Rifle Squad until after your M20 hits the field so that you can get it out as quickly as possible. Oh no, what are you doing? Minesweeper gets wiped, trying to snip wire unmonitored against those Grenadiers. Now they've both lost their engineering squad. Antilles has already replaced his. We'll see if Ferwiner replaces his rear echelons. Utility car on the field. Rifleman plus lieutenant moving to take control of the center. Some wounded Grenadiers trying to, I don't even know, back cap or something, I guess. MG42 setting up right there. There's a 222 on the field at about the same time as the M20. That'll be a good thing to have once that thing arrives. Rifleman on the retreat path of those Grenadiers will not quite wipe it. All Grenadiers there have to retreat. Lieutenant putting pressure on the fuel. 3 more squads of riflemen moving up to push away that MG42. No armor skirts on the M20 though. Is going to leave it a little vulnerable to that 222, but a lot of riflemen are available to put damage on that thing at close range. What is Antilles doing? This is ridiculously deep. That's dead if that AT grenade connects, which it does not. And Antilles gets a miracle escape. I can't even believe he just did that, and that should be a dead scout car. Ferwiner mismicroed ever so slightly, didn't get the AT grenade off. It's the only reason that scout car is still alive. Medic bunker going up here in Antilles' base. Gotta pull that thing back for some repairs on some PIOs, which are way over here. Antilles will retreat them to get those repairs done. This Grenadier squad has been AFK on the right side for forever. Maybe waiting to set up a flank from the right side with them. Medic bunker is about to complete. And there's already a major on the field. Fortunately, this second fuel point's not currently connected. Once he gets this captured, it will be. Sherman's gonna come out pretty quick. Gonna come out pretty quick once that gets connected if Antilles does not restore control of his own fuel point, which he could do unopposed right now, but he doesn't want to risk it, I guess. He thinks there's like a huge army waiting for him right there, but there's really not. Riflemen connect that fuel, and plus 36 fuel coming in with the major already on the field means that Sherman's gonna get here so quick. Tilly's sitting in his base, healing and reinforcing initially. That squad of Grenadiers will retreat from the right side after getting flanked by Grenadiers, or flanked by those riflemen, pushed from any possible cover. Doesn't take any losses though. And Antilles' next big manpower purchase will probably be an AT gun. It probably has to be an AT gun to survive against not just the M20 but also the Sherman. M6 anti-tank mines going down on some flanking routes here on the left side. Antilles does have a minesweeper, may be able to sweep some of those mines up.
Yes?
This is pretty telltale. M20 is sitting idle on a popular mine location. You should probably send a sweeper over there to check. Riflemen flank a machine gun, force it to reposition. Riflemen will disengage, taking a little damage from the autocannon, 222 autocannon. Scout car tries to get a little aggressive against the Grenadiers over here. Drops one of them. Riflemen moving to harass the fuel. There is a machine gun protecting. If they advance too far into the capture circle, they'll probably get suppressed, forced to retreat by the scout car. Just outside of that machine gun's range. Meanwhile, over here, Grenadiers forced to retreat by 2 squads of riflemen. Triple cap going against Antilles. He has no fuel, no munitions, and no VPs. There goes his fuel point again. Okay, rifle squad not being monitored right there, just gets wiped. That's a pretty good pickup for Antilles. He might be able to come back a little bit now that he got that off the field. Still no commander selection by either player, by the way. 3 and 4 CPs each. Major retreat point is set up right here with an ambulance. Vehicle crew leaves the M20 to pressure that scout car away with the bazooka. There it goes. Misses. Misses the shot. Autocannon's actually doing pretty good damage. 9 kills, wow. I don't know why that bazooka isn't getting into close range on that thing. Push that thing away. Now the MG42 is moving up to put pressure on this retreat point as well. Riflemen will charge. They're a little spread out, so they'll might get AoE suppressed though, these two squads. Yep. Re-enters the M20 right there. Over here on the right side, the lieutenant is not moving. Might be a little vulnerable to a rifle grenade here by Antilles, but Antilles is charging into close range. I don't think either one of them is monitoring this engagement. Antilles reacts first and retreats. And a full retreat by the US forces, really? From a scout car? Jeez, I can't believe he just got bullied off the field by that 222 so badly. That should have been an easily won engagement, but he got suppressed by a machine gun, got caught without grenades either. He's rushing his Sherman, so he hasn't bought any upgrades. He should probably go grenade tech. There's airborne tech by him, so that's chosen a commander. Got a little bit of extra manpower float. After reinforcement, though, maybe he'll field a squad of paratroopers or something. He's got a lot of munitions in the bank for paratrooper upgrades. Can try and keep a triple cap going by paradropping behind the Antilles lines. Half track on the field now, in addition to the 222. But once this Sherman hits the field, Antilles may struggle. Maybe. He's got an AT gun out and got a second one in production, so he's actually doing pretty well. Due to some weird engagement micro by Ferwiner there in the middle, kind of just got... I don't know, I don't think he should have lost that engagement so easily. Although, to be fair, he did have some pretty bad bazooka RNG. Couldn't get a single shot to connect, but still. Grenade tech would have definitely helped in that situation. Or just slightly better rifleman micro to flank that MG and win the engagement. Antilles working the left with an LMG Gren squad, right side also being taken. Fuel being harassed, but it's too late to stop this Sherman. Here it comes. Fires at the minesweeper first. One AT gun right there, the second AT gun still in the base. This is probably Ferwiner's best chance to inflict some serious damage here. There's a Panzerfaust to damage the Sherman's engine. He's deploying smoke. Hasn't really done any damage yet. MG42 way overzealous right there. M20 might go down. Barely pulls back in time. There is a second MG42 right here. If that gets overwhelmed or killed, yeah, there's nothing that can stop this blob of infantry now. Everything has to pull back for Antilles. And he has lost an MG42 to his opponent. Major retreat point set up right there. Could probably get a little more aggressive. Sherman needs to get some engine repairs done as well. Both light vehicles for Antilles still alive. He still has this machine gun. He still has 2 AT guns, so he's a pretty okay situation. And his flank harassment is going unopposed right now, getting a lot more territory under his control, including both munitions points. Paratroopers are moving to counter that right now, but having both munitions will definitely help. Antilles is going to go elite troops, so possibly also tier 3, I expect. Maybe get an Ostwind and Panzer IV out or something before trying to seal the deal with a Tiger Ace. Grenadiers grab the right side munitions. We take control of that strategic point next. Grenadiers on the left moving to grab that victory point. Maybe try and get the clock ticking against Ferwiner again. He's at 456 victory points. Has a pretty small lead, honestly. Antilles has done an okay job of managing the VPs. Up to 4 Grenadiers, 2 AT guns, 2 light vehicles, and 1 machine gun. The stolen MG42 will protect the center VP here. Autocannon continues to try and harass infantry where it finds opportunities to do so. So 11 kills and Vet 3, not bad at all.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Sherman's fully repaired. Gonna try and work the left flank with that, maybe find an opportunity against overextended infantry squads. Paratroopers just got dropped in front of G43 Grenadiers, and they have no safe retreat path. They're going to retreat through these Grens, and they're going to retreat late. That could be a wipe. I don't know. They still have an okay amount of health. I'm not sure. I can't tell. Big push for the MG42 right here. Autocannon is available to try and assist. Paratrooper squad gets a miracle escape. Grenadiers did not chase. MG42 tries to get away from this rifle charge.
We are losing a sector.
And it gets wiped. He loses the Vet 2 on there. AT grenade coming in on the scout car, but this might cost him that rifle squad. Cancels the grenade, tries to get to safety, but is not gonna get away. That's another rifleman squad wiped. Big charge by this blob of infantry to clear the AT gun though. There's the AT gun cleared. MG42 cannot rotate fast enough. And there it goes. Sherman moving deep on the flank. If these infantry clear out that last AT gun, this Sherman will have no problem. Wow, engine destroyed with a Panzerfaust on the rear armor. That Sherman might go down if these infantry don't clear the AT gun. There it is, AT gun cleared. Another rifle squad threatens getting wiped though. There's a kind of late retreat, but he does get it out of there. Sherman focuses on the 222 first. 222 pops smoke. Is there anything that can come save the day other than Faust spam? I don't think so. Here comes one Panzerfaust. That's not even close to enough. Another Panzerfaust also won't seal the deal. He doesn't have the munitions for enough. There goes the scout car. Even with a destroyed engine, this Sherman is going to inflict massive damage. Grenade! Oh, that grenade just wiped the Grenadier squad and the pack. This might be the game. He needs one more Panzerfaust to kill that Sherman. It's slowly taking up the munitions. Half-track destroyed. Minesweeper piles are about to get wiped. Grenadiers are probably also about to get wiped, and that's it. Antilles lost everything. GG. Ferwiner takes game 1 with 422 victory points. Let's see if Antilles can top that performance in game 2.